Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Happy new comic book day, June 10th, 2024. I hope all you guys found all your books in your cubby, where you expected to find them, on the new comic book shop wall, mailed to you, however you guys get your books. I hope you guys found all the books that you were looking for this week. I know I did. No loud, mysterious bag this week. It was beautiful out here in Iowa today, and I don't know, I just didn't feel. I was like, I don't need a bag, and off I went. And then as I was walking kind of to the car, I was like, oh man, the bag, I used it for the video. Oh well, such a beautiful day. And I hope you guys have, just as wonderful weather in your area. If not, maybe the sun will shine on you sometime this summer, right? All right, guys. Or if you're on the other side of the world, the underside of the world, like Australia or any place like that, yeah, sorry, probably middle of winter. Yep. All right, guys, let's get dived into what books I got this week. As always, if you guys do like this kind of content, like, comment, subscribe. Helps the YouTube algorithm spread me out like peanut butter, and that's helpful. So more people find my Fun Times channel about comic books. As usual, we're gonna do this in the order of least favorite to favorite, or like a top 4 list is what I got. I got 4 books. So in my number 4 spot, I have Amazing Spider-Man number 47 by Zeb Wells and guest artist Todd Knock, with this really sweet cover by John Romita Jr. And as is depicted on the cover, Hallows' Eve and Chasm do show up. And this issue was really fun, even though it landed in my 4th spot. I had a lot of fun with this book this week. Like, there's been a lot of developments. Todd Knock's art was fantastic. And, I kind of really enjoy the character of Ben Reilly and his current Chasm, bad boy persona. And, he's still so very 90s. Cliche 90s, but I love it, and I think that's kind of what they're going for with this. I don't know, man. You guys let me know in the comments below whether you're enjoying this Amazing Spider-Man run, if you had kind of stuck on through the beginning. If you guys remember back, this run was getting a lot of hate, and I didn't disagree with the hate at the time. But I stuck around and stuck it out, and I really do feel like the run has picked it up and turned it around. Maybe sometime about 20 issues ago, honestly. And since then, it's just been hitting on all cylinders, and we're really hitting on all cylinders. I feel like now, because we're calling back to one of the earlier storylines, at least like one of the very first good storylines in this run, in my opinion, which was at least the Chasm side of the whole dark web, crossover event that they had. And I had a bunch of fun with that dark web crossover event, at least with Chasm's side of it. And I wanted more, and I'm glad it looks like we're getting more. I'm not, spoiling anything. He's on the cover. And some other things happen that, someone's behind the scenes as usual, right? It's good old comic book storytelling at its best, and a new or old villain is revealed to be a part of this new entanglement. And if you guys are enjoying it as much as I am, yeah, man, I hope, let me know what you think. The Incredible Hulk number 11 in my number 3 spot. This run just actually, I kind of, before I even read the book, maybe I'm getting a little too much like it. But as I was doing the drive home, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this before, but as I was doing the drive home, I'm like, I actually really can't wait to read that Incredible Hulk. And then it dawned on me, too, that I was like, man, it's not your average run. It's so different and kind of dark, and it's got this quick read style, always a blast, but just very gothic and yeah, and I'm super enjoying it. And this issue didn't disappoint. Like I rode home kind of excited to read it and read it first, and it's just a good book, guys. I don't know what else to say. Philip Kennedy Johnson's writing is awesome. The guest artist is sufficient. It's good, and the story really has me invested. And there's a giant cliffhanger at the end of this. He does fight this person in the issue, you know. There's a giant cliffhanger at the end of it that I wouldn't even dare to spoil, and it was glorious and has me very invested in the next issue and how they're gonna, fix. Yeah, it's really good. I don't want to spoil it. I'm like dancing around words, but okay. We're gonna talk about the number 2 book, Parental Advisory and all. We're just blazing through this Wolverine run, lickety split. Every other week they're coming out, and that's legitimately sort of the claim, at least for Marvel when this first started, was bi-weekly event. And this event is awesome. This is not the okay. So the reason this doesn't land itself in number 1 this week, it's not the best issue of the run, but the run's been so good that things that happened in this issue ramped up the intensity even more. And we're not at our final confrontation yet, but the pieces are being put in place, and the pawns are set, and the king and queen and rook are there, and who's gonna win. And obviously, we all know, as comic book fans, it's probably gonna be Wolverine. His name is on the marquee, but there's a lot of side effects from this, and casualties, without telling you who. No spoilers, but yeah, people have died. Super good run. And that was just another installment. And we only have 3 more issues, I think, in this run, and we're going to be getting up to Wolverine 50. And yeah, man, I'm kind of hyped. It's been really fun. Every 2 weeks, you kind of can really, anticipate that next issue coming out, and it's very soon. And of course, you guys know me. Come on. Were you even surprised? Spider-Man 2099. Symbiote Spider-Man 2099. Issue number 2. By Peter David, writer and creator of Mr. Miguel O'Hara. My favorite character. Definitely lands itself in the number 1 spot this week. This book is so entertaining, guys. I couldn't even begin to tell you how stoked I am to be getting a story from Peter David that takes place within the original Spider-Man 2099 run itself, in between 2 issues. I don't know what else to say. Like, thank you, Peter David. And this art by Antonio, I think it's Roge Antonio, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, is awesome. Like, I'm loving these borders. I'm not trying to spoil like what's going on in this book, but it's so good. It's actually really good. If you like Venom, if you're like a fan of Venom, I think you would really enjoy this too. It's kind of early days Venom. Yeah, this isn't spoiling it. It's kind of early days Venom when like Eddie Brock and the Venom symbiote first met, and they're having this interaction. By early days, I'm referring to Lethal Protector. That's not early days, but Lethal Protector era Venom. Once he kind of started becoming a good guy vigilante. Good guy is definitely in quotes there, but he was trying to do good and better himself by then, and this is very reminiscent of that. Super great story, wrapping up, at least I hope, a lot of loose ends from the Spider-Man 2099 run, and man, I just don't know what else to say about that book. Please buy it so we get an ongoing Spider-Man 2099 title. Yeah, I don't know, but it's really good. I'm not just shilling. It's actually super cool. I think people that weren't abreast of all the lore of Spider-Man 2099, which there honestly isn't a whole lot, would totally be able to get what's going on in this story and jump on with issue 1, issue 2. I think it's just going to be a five issue mini, like most of these have been. All by Peter David, though, original creator. You can't complain with that. Those are the books that I picked up this week. If I'm missing out on any books that you guys read that you think I should find a way to read them online, because I can't afford everything, guys. But the stuff people comment, I usually go find a way to read it. So yeah, if you got any recommendations, hit me up. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you much. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.